Tengo noticias de tu esposo.
Sweetie, you just did something great again! Rescuing Serene was a big deal! She's a beacon of hope to so many people.
Oh? I didn't expect you to have such a positive opinion of her.
It's because she's always looking out for the poor in Aphis. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
Pero encontré notas sobre el marido de Vulcana.
Wow, I'm surprised. Serene made it. How did she do it? I wouldn't have been able to if it was me.
Do you think she'll be alright back in the Aristoid Quarter?
Of course not. Are you kidding? She wasted her position for so long. But I'm actually starting to admire her for trying so hard. Just a tiny little bit.
Ha.
What type of music do you like? Come to chat when you have time.
Welcome back, Hilda. Any news from Styx?
Sep.
Do you know Aganon? Or rather, Ireneus?
By the gods, I know Ireneus. He's one of Petrius's henchmen. You've had dealings with them?
Petrius is nowhere to be seen. I've only spoken to Ireneus, but they seem to have had a big falling out over some disagreement. So Ireneus wants to give his knowledge, maybe even his soul, to the adherents in exchange for shelter.
His soul? He said that?
Yes. Take a look at this phylactite.
It sounds utterly absurd. I can't believe that he and Petrius would have had a falling out. He's very loyal to Petrius. If this isn't a trick, then what could have happened? But he is really the only person that can give me the details I need on Styx.
He says he'll wait for your answer at the Fallon Trail mission.
I need to analyze this phylactite first. Before I do, could you get me some more information?
Petrius's crazy disciples occupy most of the prison, and they're conducting experiments on prisoners.
Really? It looks like Marble and Petrius made some kind of pact to maintain the balance through terror.
Right. With no warden and no Petrius and Styx right now, all the prisoners and fanatics are free to do their own thing. The whole situation there is perfect for the Physikoi's crazy experiments. If it's not madmen and monsters roaming around, it's innocent people just waiting to be captured and experimented on.
Are they also using stardust?
Not everyone needs it. Just like the Ether's cultists, those Physicoi can transform people into monsters.
I see. It would appear we have no way of getting in there for now. We should be thankful that they have no plans to come out and attack the city.
Sep.
Or maybe the city's too small a target for them. I found the Archon relic.
Great. I was worried we'd have to negotiate with Petrius.
I kind of did. I talked with some part of him in the deepest part of the prison.
A part of him?
It was like a weird ball of light. It spoke to me and claimed to be the will of Petrius from 500 years ago. It said lots of strange things, and seemed to know what I wanted. It just gave me the Archon relic without me even asking.
Interesting.
Honestly, it gave me the creeps.
Me too. But I'm also curious to know just how far his magic has come.
And Ireneus's phylactite? What did the analysis show?
I can't explain it very well. There are still a few things I need to verify. I'll go to the mission with Bion. If Ireneus accepts my conditions, then I'll allow him to come. Right now we lack manpower. The more intelligence, the better. At the very least, I should negotiate with him in person to determine the truth.
Understood. Let me come with you.
All right. Let's meet at the mission.
This whole situation is infuriating. So many good soldiers. It's difficult not to feel sympathy for Serene's decision. I know she wanted to help the people of the Black Streets, but did she overestimate her abilities? As for Andreas, his ending was exactly like I expected. Too bad I didn't get to see it in
Pero
person.
sigue vivo.
You did well. He should have paid for his actions long ago.
I'll see you later.
One moment. You fought Andreas. What did you think of him?
He was a tough opponent, and I felt a lot of pressure when he was talking.
He was really annoying, wasn't he?
Did I say that?
Back in Fallon Academy, you might have observed the reason behind the conflict between Andreas and me. He always talked in the most insulting, humiliating way. I warned him so many times that his behavior had a bad influence on the discipline and loyalty of the soldiers. But in the end, I was the one that was punished.
What happened?
I was in command of the escort squad. But things went south, and I was forced to make some difficult decisions. Andreas had no honor or shame. He asked me to abandon the soldiers who fell behind and use them as bait instead.
Oh, that's totally something he would do.
I refused and made my decision based on what the Academy taught. The result was unsatisfactory. It took me a long time to regain my position after being demoted. Yet Andreas kept rising through the ranks. After that, he kept criticizing and victimizing me in order to climb higher, all so he could become Serene's guard. It's hard for me to accept that the Archon wasn't involved.
If I were you, I'd be questioning it too. Thanks for sharing that with me.
It's nothing. I'm only saying it now because I feel it's time to let it go. I've found my home, and I've pledged my loyalty to the Mistress. We are all striving to do the right thing. I should feel pride, I know. Thank you, Hilda. What do you want to know? The glory of the three.
Ask about Ireneus' proposal. Go to the Fallon Trail mission when you're ready. Bion and I will meet you there. Hilda?
Vale, o sea que tenemos que ir a...
Time is of the essence.
a algún lugar de la academia donde nos encontraremos con Otto y con este hombrecillo irritante. Aquí estamos.
There they are. Otto! How is he?
Don't worry, he's fine. Just sleeping.
He looks much better.
He's through the worst of it. He'll wake up soon.
It's been a while, Priest Ireneus.
Oh, I didn't expect that the Mistress would be the mastermind behind all this. It's an honor to meet you again. You appear as alluring as a rose blooming in the sun. Asterigos has obviously not diminished your beauty one bit.
No need for niceties. Let's get straight to the point. You've always been loyal to him. What made you want to defect to the adherents?
He forced me to disobey the creed of the gods, so I can no longer serve him.
That's a departure from what I know of the Archon. I thought he was someone who would place more importance on power and reputation.
Me gusta que Hilda gira la cabeza.
His true self while he was imprisoned.
Allow me to be frank. Before he left, Petrius said he was going to pay Eumenides a visit. Eumenides merging with the Nexus aroused his interest. It also inspired him. So...
I understand. You're not telling me anything I couldn't have easily guessed myself.
But do you know how Eumenides regained his consciousness? And why he can move freely around Aphis? You don't understand the theory behind it, but I do. I believe that this will help you in your quest against Eumenides.
You know much, it seems. Bion, are you ready?
Any time.
Are you using orichalcum shackles? I can sense what this man is holding in his hands.
They will temporarily seal your magical powers. I hope you understand.
I'm not afraid of being restrained, but I have to remind you that orichalcum shackles won't be effective against me in my current state.
What of your oath to the One? Do you still uphold it? If you want us to work with you, I have some conditions. You cannot betray the adherents, and you must keep yourself to yourself. Furthermore, you must disclose to the adherents everything you know, and your movements will be monitored closely by Bion while you are in the shelter. Are you willing to swear on the honor of the One to accept these conditions in exchange for the aid of the adherents?
I, Ireneus, swear on the honor of the One to accept the conditions laid out by Mistress Minerva of House Laurel. I do hope the journey isn't too long. Lead the way, Mistress.
Hilda, we'll return soon. Could you please return to the shelter ahead of us?
But Otto...
Don't worry. Bion will be in charge of bringing him back as well.
Alright then.
The revered High Priest, the Archon's successor, of whom the Archon has high expectations, is also a hypocritical politician and a murderer. Fanaticism and ignorance have caused Ireneus to fall from his height of power into an abyss of despair. Only by recognizing one's sins can one see the light in the dark. It's said that at the stakes, people can give up everything in the pursuit of self-actualization. Is it magic that has twisted our nature? Or is this what we truly are?
Filosofía. Pues nada, habrá que volver. Y lo que nos quedan son unas cuantas secundarias y que Minerva haga la prueba.
Maybe I should check in with Minerva first.
La prueba del algodón.
Can I bother you for a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
You don't seem too concerned about Ireneus handing over his soul.
That's because it's not just his soul. In fact, it's an aggregation of numerous souls. I've never seen a phylactite that can contain so many.
What?
I didn't believe it at first. It was only when I analyzed the magic energy inside him that I was convinced he was the source of the phylactite. He doesn't only have his soul inside him, but the aggregated energy of numerous souls.
So is he even still Ireneus?
That's a good question. I was thinking the same thing. In his words and actions, at least, he's the person I knew. I need some time to observe him and to talk with him some more before I can understand everything that's happened. Looks like the people in Styx have gone through something unimaginable.
Out of everything you've told me, that's the one thing I can fully understand.
Hilda? Time is of the essence.
By the north wind, Starlight! Why did you bring back so much? Roxanne is definitely going to have a headache. Let's see what treasures you've brought back.
Ah, está ahí, vale.
Who is that man you came with? Hey, what are you thinking? Oh, he's just... So, you don't... Well, that's for him. You're clearly... What type of music do you like? Come to chat when you have time.
A sense of stability. You finally have what you wanted. Is this the inn for him? Is this really the case? Whatever this place is, I just hope everything here can help free me from this pain. You should have faith in the gods, otherwise... Oh, is that Hilda? Thank you for helping me get here. I'm in your debt.
Finally notice me?
I hope this troubling illness didn't scare you. But I will admit, it helped comfort me during the countless nights locked in the prison as I wandered on the edge of madness. Anyway, I'm deeply grateful to you. My knowledge in magic can be of great help to you. If there's anything you need, child, come and see me.
Nope.
I'm listening.
Ireneus, while you were in Styx, did you ever hear of a smith named Myron?
Myron? Why are you looking for a smith?
I'm gathering information for his wife. She believes he may have been captured and sent to Styx while trying to flee from Fallon Academy.
There are so many prisoners in Styx, and that's a pretty common name.
Can you remember anything at all?
Well, you'd have to take a look at the list of criminals in the warden's cage.
Great, I'll do that then.
May the three bless you.
Muy bien, tenemos un objetivo.
Myron... I can't find the name. This list hasn't been updated since Petrius took control of Styx. Even if Myron was transferred to the prison, it probably wasn't recorded here.
I'm listening.
I found the list of criminals you mentioned, but no entries have been made for a long time. I'm sure you know something about this. Did you send me for a reason?
A child. You know my condition is rather unusual at the moment. I probably just don't remember clearly. What I can say for sure is that you won't find any sane prisoners in Styx, and even if you do, they'll have changed. Mark my words, not finding that Smith might actually be a blessing for that woman.
I still want to know where I can find information about Myron.
Let me think. The Archon of Clergy gathered smiths during the Curse and carried out a construction project in Void Leap beneath Styx. Perhaps Petrius has some record of it.
Petrius' secret chamber? Great, I'll go take a look.
May the three bless you.
Myron... Ireneus. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll have to go ask Ireneus himself.
What can I do for you, child?
I found a memo on Petrius' desk in his secret chamber. It mentioned both you and Myron. You know what happened to him, don't you?
You care a lot about him, don't you?
It's not me, it's his wife. She happens to be here in the shelter too. Even if you don't tell me, you'll have to face her one day. Are you going to pretend like you don't know anything?
I said it would be best for her to not know.
That's not for you to decide.
All right, child. What if I tell you that Myron is right here with me?
What do you mean?
Su alma.
When many souls are compressed and fused together, a phylactery is created. If done correctly, the souls can be converted into powerful magical energy. In other words, a phylactery is a high-purity starlight, like the Nexus. It's what Petrius did to me.
Did Petrius perform his experiment on you and Myron?
You could say that. I always liked Myron. Even though he was a commoner, he demonstrated extraordinary cognitive abilities, which shocked me. He was going to be my assistant, friend even. The gods sent him to remind me what I needed to do. His sacrifice was unexpected. I couldn't prevent it either. Do you think I can just simply tell his wife what happened? I doubt she'd be able to handle it.
Sounds to me like you're the one who can't handle it. You could have told me everything, but you keep running away from it. To me, you're just a liar.
Oh, I thought you'd be able to understand my predicament. You're the first to learn the truth. Could you at least try to understand how I felt at the time? Oh, maybe one day I'll talk to her, but not now.
I can't force you to tell her, but I do hope you'll be more considerate.
Here, listen to this echo, child. Oh, then come see me again.
You...
It's about time. Now, let's start.
Wait, Master. What did you do to Myron?
Don't worry. He'll become a part of you. Soon you will understand that joy. You deserve it.
But I'm not ready.
Not ready? That is a poor reason. I believe you're just too afraid to remain rational. Come, The stairway to the gods has appeared before you. Why hesitate?
This is too much. Please allow me to refuse. I'll do anything you want, but I don't want this.
That is not something I can tolerate hearing from your mouth.
Master, no! No!
Oh wow, I can't. That's infuriating. What should I do? I'm starting to worry about whether Vulcane really should know this.
You saw it.
I don't know what to say, but she'd never want to know this.
In this instance, the truth, it wouldn't help anyone. It is all so crazy. Sometimes, though, a lie of omission is necessary. Humans can be very fragile. Sometimes all it takes is one push to destroy the balance. You don't want to see that lady consumed by agony and madness, do you?
You're threatening me again.
Am I?
Damn you. Whatever. This time we'll do it your way. But you need to repay Vulcane for what you've done. If you ever bring more pain into her life, I'll never forgive you.
I will. Thank you.
Good things never happen when you thank me.
¿Se lo podemos decir?
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
No, no se lo podemos decir. Vale, pues vamos a pasar las pruebas con Minerva. No sé si era por aquí. Ah, sí. En teoría debería ser aquí. Efectivamente.
What is your plan, Sanctus?
We're going to bring the Stardust to the temple in the hovels.
Deduct from the Asterigos share without permission? You're very bold.
It's my duty to allocate these Stardarts. Marble enforces martial law without a thought for the slaves and the poor. I have nothing to say to those Aristor.
So, I think he made a practical choice.
How can you say that? If you weren't my bodyguard, you might have been left to die as well.
You don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself just fine. Plus, you can't save everyone. You're an Archon. Haven't you come to see the pragmatism in sacrificing others? Your ideals are first and foremost in all of your thoughts and actions. It makes me worry about you.
If you disagree with me, you don't have to follow.
Come now. You know I can't disobey your orders. Or are you so lonely that you've resorted to teasing me?
No matter what you say, I can't abandon the slaves and the poor. I have to look after them.
Right. But I'm always the one who helps keep you out of trouble.
What's the matter? Don't think you're up to the task?
You need to be far more subtle if you want to use reverse psychology on me. Let's go, my saintess.
Wow. So this is Argus Plaza.
Hay gente por ahí. A ver, el juego visualmente mola mucho. Así que nada, vamos a dejarlo aquí por hoy. Esto han sido las aventuras de las que esto ha sido Asterigos, la maldición de las estrellas. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.